successful round at the Rocket Mortgage Classic in Detroit Golf Club, Detroit, Michigan. And let's have some fun.
That impressed me and her. Time for the second shot into the first. Well, that's not ideal. Finding the trees. That's nicely done. Scorecard filled with threes never hurts. Good putt to make this.
This one looking really good.
Well, that's a nice way to start, writing a little red number down on the scorecard at the first.
I've never been disappointed by starting off my round with a birdie, Luke, I can tell you that.
Length really isn't a feature, Rich, at the Detroit Golf Club. At the second, bombs away.
Bombs away. This is probably one of the strongest par fours on this golf course. Basically just a straightaway hole. Just take driver out and get with it. Second shot should be coming into this green with some kind of short to mid iron. Yep, that'll work. That's fine.
This one from about 160 yards out.
Back into the wind. They need to flight this one down.
Going with the 7.
All right, we're going with an extra club here.
Yep, that one's on the dance floor. You can two-putt that for sure. And Henny, what are they looking at here?
Setting up this putt 21 feet from the cup. All right, guys, this for 2 birdies in a row. I can't believe this. Is this going to go in?
Ooh, a couple of birdies on the bounce. Look who's on a roll. That's a momentum maker, isn't it?
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
And
Definitely a good start.
Bubba Watson.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
So
and after that
close.
effort, let's take a look at how it stands. Rich, the third hole, not too dissimilar to the first.
It's not in length. 390 yards from the back of the tee. Again, need to hit something about 280 yards to get it past the fairway bunker down the left-hand side. Again, with a short iron in their hand, players are looking to make birdie.
Looks like they got all of that one. That's on a good line. And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
A little bit of breeze ruffling the old hair, and it's coming straight on.
opting for the 9-iron. Oh, this one's right down the pipe. Wow, what a shot.
Already had a few birdies today. This for another.
Yeah, you like the look of that right off the blade.
That hole looks double the size for this player this week.
Almost thought that was too hard.
And stepping up the standings after that effort. The par 5 fourth is a monster, 616 yards.
This is a big par 5, isn't it? Tee shot, if you have any hope of reaching this green in 2, must find the fairway, avoiding the fairway bunkers down the left-hand side. From there, you'd have to hit a really strong 3-wood, moving it from right to left to try and chase it up onto this green. Laying it up short and right of that fairway bunker might be the play for most players, setting up a pretty easy pitch shot for their third.
And this player's really going after it here, Rich.
Absolutely love watching a player be bold and be rewarded for it.
This is their 5th shot. Oh, that's a beauty. Great shot from the bunker.
Good save, Bubba.
Let's get back to it, shall we? A chance to move to 5 under par. It's on a great line. Ouch, that hurts. Putting for birdie here. And with that, that's their 4th birdie. And that will take her to 4 under. Rich, this par 3 5th really resembles a Donald Ross. An elevated green, and you miss anywhere, and you're going to struggle to make your 3.
Absolutely. Reminds me a lot of something you'd see at Pinehurst, where there really isn't a flat spot anywhere around the edges of this green. So a quality iron shot is a must on this par 3.
Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. Not bad. Lining up the birdie putt here. That is hunting for the hole. Well, nice to drop a putt of that length. Well done.
Unreal display this week with that wand.
Moments like that deserve another look.
I could watch this one all day. Who would have thought that would go in?
The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage.
Catch him.
The par 4, 6th. Rich, plenty to navigate here.
Only the longest players will be able to reach that fairway bunker down the left-hand side that sits about 300 yards off the tee. Most players want to hug the left-hand side as best they can as it opens up the green for the second shot. This is a wonderful par 4.
And he's down there.
Setting up here from about 165 yards.
Looks to be going with the 6 iron. Oh, come on, sit. Oh, that was pure. Now let's change gears and head over to Bubba Watson.
Yeah, he just made bogey on that last one.
Well, that's a beautiful bunker shot there.
Kind of got
Well, this will be
robbed
a
on that one.
bonus right on 17 feet from here.
She's got a great look at birdie here.
This one's dialed in. That's a lovely putt to make for birdie. Take some pride in that one. And that will take her to 6 under. She's currently tied for first.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
You're not a couple under already through 6 holes here at Detroit Golf Club. You'll want to look to make a birdie at least at the par 5 7th, measuring 555 yards.
Yes, a hole that every player in this field must take advantage of. Just the fairway bunker down the left-hand side that needs to be avoided. You find the fairway, and all of a sudden you're licking your chops as you know you can reach the green into setting up, hopefully, an eagle putt. Anything missing over in the left-hand bunker, though, could get a little dicey.
Opting for the 5-wood. Well, that'll be one of the shots of the day, that's for sure. And now to Bubba Watson.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Not sure why they
to the
don't
cup.
show those. Drop it in on those replays.
Looking good.
For eagle. And with that, she'll move to 8 under par. Awesome play. And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard. The 8th is a short par 4, measuring just 360 yards, Rich. Decision to go for it or just to lay it back?
I like going for it 8 days a week, twice on Sunday, as you well know, Luke. So I'm going to go ahead, take out driver, and give her a whirl. Hopefully avoiding the trees over on the right-hand side. Want to hit it over in the left-hand bunker or just shy of it, setting up a very simple pitch shot.
Good-looking shot, this. Time for the second shot at the 8th. Well, they've certainly got the swing and the groove. And he's down there. You got to read.
They've just got to focus on hitting the back of the cup, guys. This is up the hill. Bit of extra juice needed. Rolling end to end. It's looking nice.
Oh, how about that one? Now 2 shots up after that one. The opening 9 finishes with a par 3, Rich, around 200 yards.
A strong hole indeed. Not much to this green, slightly downhill. Green is fairly flat until you get to the back left portion of it. There it starts running away from you awfully quickly. Anywhere in the right center of the green is a gorgeous tee shot.
Going with the hybrid. Now let's change gears and head over to Bubba Watson.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Well, I like the look of this.
Nice spot.
So after that effort, let's take a look at the leaderboard.
Good job.
Oh, this is a precarious position, if you don't mind me saying, Rich. They have the lead, but there's plenty chasing with just 9 to play.
Yeah, no time to start thinking about that lead, Luke. They got to keep their head down and keep going forward. Cannot think about that lead or people will pass them.
Well, let's make the turn and tournament strong. Without anybody passing us, hopefully.
From about 130 yards here, currently in the lead by a shot. Chosen the pitching wedge here. That should find the surface. Oh, almost went in. And now to Bubba Watson.
He's feeling good, just birdied the last hole.
Even for the day. Okay, let's get back to the action.
A little short on that one.
An
I know that
opportunity
feeling.
for a birdie here. Well, what a performance. 8 birdies on the card. She's currently sitting in first place. The 11th is the longest of the par 3s on the course, Rich. Another strong one around 230 yards.
Another long par 3 on the PGA Tour. It gets annoying after a while saying it, doesn't it, Luke? And I can promise you as a former player, it was annoying to play them as well. Just be sure not to take too much club on this par 3 and hit it long, as this green tilts from back to front at a pretty good clip.
And how about that for confidence? Going right at the pin here in the midst of their rivalry with Bubba Watson. Love seeing that sort of play.
Oh, this will be good for the momentum. Let's make this birdie putt. Hey, that's a chance. Here she goes again, making putt after putt. The lead just keeps extending.
Back-to-back birdies moving the right direction there, Luke.
No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player. The 12th hole, Rich, a good test, particularly with a tee shot.
It is a demanding tee shot here. Want to avoid that fairway bunker. To carry it, it's about 300 yards. Should you get past it, you have a mid-iron into this par 4 that you'd love dearly to make par on.
Looks like this one's heading safely for the fairway. Playing this shot from about 170 yards out.
Next shot straight back into the teeth of the wind.
Going with the 6-iron here. she'll like that. That's inside the birdie range. Here's a chance to get to 12 under.
Now that's how you roll the rock.
That gets the job done. Now let's change gears and head over to Bubba Watson.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Here's a chance to get up and down from the greenside bunker. Wow. Well, that's got to have some impact on the scoreboard. Let's take a look. Our leader is up by 4 shots now.
Yeah, Bubba got robbed on another one. Flagstick's not being nice to him today.
The par 4 13th is a short one, measuring just 385 yards, Ridge. Are you expecting players to go after this?
A few of them will, but I'm not too sure I like that play. Players basically want to lay it up down the left-hand side, but don't get clumsy and knock it in those fairway bunkers. Anything out to the left-hand side is going to set up a very short wedge shot for their second. All the players will be thinking about making birdie on this par 4.
Second shot here on their 13th hole.
No harm, no foul there with that shot.
And now to Bubba Watson.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
And back to the play, shall we? This putt just 5 feet away from the hole. Fair effort that. Good birdie. Currently 13 under for the event. Just 5 holes remain in the round here, and there's some birdie opportunities starting with the par 5 14th.
Yes, at 560 yards, you just want to make sure you avoid that bunker down the right-hand side. From there, most players will be able to go for this green in 2 that is surrounded by water on the front and 2 deep bunkers over there on the right-hand side. It's a wonderful opportunity to get some confidence over the last 4 holes by knocking it on in 2.
Handy effort, that one. Looks like they've got the 5-wood. Yeah, this is the stuff we love, getting after this par 5 in 2.
And I tell you, you just dream about days like today. Greens and regulation, spot on all day. Awesome.
That's the right pace. This should drop. That's a long-range bomb, and with it, puts extra strain on the person chasing behind them. Well, that's worth a replay. Let's take another look.
I need to see this again because I still can't believe they hold that.
Still in the lead now after that hole. Rich, the 15th, a great little short par 3. Really only a wedge off the tee, but gee, you need to be deadly accurate.
That you do. Just 150 yards from the back tee, and again, a signature design by Donald Ross, where everything on the edge of the green funnels away from it and down into a couple of bunkers, left and right, one short and nothing in the back. Still, with just a wedge in your hand, players must be thinking birdie.
Now let's change gears and head over to Bubba Watson.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Got one. Good job.
Just 6 feet between her and the hole.
Short game has been absolutely fantastic today.
And the putt drops now a sweet 16 under, heading down the stretch.
And a nice feeling it must be to have that sizable of a lead coming down the stretch.
Leading by 8 strokes now after that hole.
3 holes remaining, Luke. This is getting awfully fun.
This one's looking good off the tee. That should find the short stuff. What's she facing with this shot, Henny?
Sitting up here from about 160 yards.
Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. That's a great shot here at 16. It sets up a chance for birdie. Good putters will make these. Right on 5 feet.
Little birdie look in here.
Wonderful shot.
2 in a row there, Luke, getting their groove on.
Our current leader is enjoying an 8-stroke advantage.
2 holes to go, Luke. Can they hang on?
The last of the real scoring holes comes here at the penultimate hole, the 17th, the par 5, stretching at 575 yards.
Most players will be able to get it over the fairway bunker down the left-hand side, some 275 yards off the tee. And from there, it's a pretty straightforward second shot with a long iron, maybe a fairway wood. Those who like to lay up have to be mindful of the fairway bunker down the left-hand side. You can't get careless and knock it in there. Anywhere up and around the green, though, with your second shot, you should have a good opportunity to get it up and down for the birdie.
Well, that's a tremendous shot and sets up a wonderful opportunity.
Always like the aggressive play, going for it in 2 and get rewarded for it. Come on, ball. Come on.
Well, it's a bit disappointing. Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie. Oh, she's making it look easy. Holding putts with will. And now to Bubba Watson.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Our current leader now enjoying a 9-stroke lead. The finishing hole, Rich, an old world classic.
It is definitely that. Players are going to want to aim out to the right-hand side, away from the bunker and the water that is down the left-hand side. And from there, they're going to go in with a short to middle iron for their second to a green that tilts pretty significantly from back to front. This truly is a wonderful finishing hole.
Another birdie opportunity coming up for this player.
Oh, no better feeling than to finish the round off with a bunch of birdies. Let's see if they can keep up for the next couple holes.
Oh, what a shot by our leader.
Well, the practice is paying off here, Luke. This player is relentless.
If she holds this, she'll win it all.
Surely it's going to.
And ladies and gentlemen, there is your Rocket Mortgage Classic champion. Great performance this week.
Classy performance this week by this player. Went out and got the job done. Way to go, our Rocket Mortgage Classic champion.
Thank you. Great round.
Now, Rich, we saw from the get-go that this player was right on song this week, just a class above.
Luke, that was the performance of a lifetime. Hats off. They dominated every facet of the game. Never let their foot up off the gas.
Well, that's all we've got time for today. On behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, Rich Bean, Henny Koyak and John McCarthy, plus all the hard-working folks behind the action at 2K Sports, thanks for tuning in. Look forward to your company next time.
Yeah, appreciate everybody taking the time to watch the video. Hopefully you learned a little bit about playing the golf game, and keep practicing and keep having fun. We'll see you next time. Have a great day.